Hello and welcome back to Saber Outdoors. My name, of course, is Mark Alexander, your wonderful host. And guys, I have some brand new stuff to work with. Now, guys, if you followed me during the East Tennessee Fishing Expo, you would have saw the live where I showed you these jigs. Well, they're back and we're going to try our luck catching a fish on them. Now, guys, I don't have the have the right equipment really for these. They really should be thrown on lighter equipment than I have, but we're going to make it work. So I've got my little crappie master rod, and I have a little blade on there to kind of help me give a little bit more weight to these. And guys, speaking of these, we bought a bunch off of Mr. Joe. Joe Sheill's the person that makes these. And guys, we got some film of him making some of these. And that film is going to be shown right here. All right, guys, we are at the East Tennessee Fishing Expo. I've got East Tennessee Custom Jigs here with Mr. Joe Sheill. There's his information if you want to go support him. So he is tying me up some custom jigs. I've asked for a particular design. Here's what he's already done for me. Look at how pretty that is. That should be a bass, bluegill, crappie killing machine right there. But I've asked for another design from him. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just don't do that. We've tried to film this a couple of times. We've had a few stumbling blocks, but guys, we're gonna get this filmed for you so that you can see how awesome it is what this guy does. Because inside of a few minutes, he's going to make something from nothing. Now, I believe he said he says he's been doing this for a few years at this point. He has a wide variety of colors, wide variety of thread colors, head colors, and sizes all the way up and down the spectrum. But guys, if your fish have become, you know, immune to like the Bob Garlands and the straight tail, curly tail jigs of the world, try one of these Bucktail jigs. Because guys, people used to throw these years ago, but for whatever reason they have fell out of popularity. But he's tying me up something real pretty like. Now, I've asked for blue and gray and just a little bit of red on the underside, kind of mimic a dying bait fish, you know, like an injured bait fish. And I'm hoping this is going to be a bass catching, crappie killing, bluegill busting machine. I'm telling you, you look like somebody that's thrown a bucktail jig before.
Well, I've had a few. It's been years ago.
It's been some time since I've used one as well, but when I see a good product, I promote that and I tell people about it. Now, guys, it looks a little rough and ragged right now, but when he trims that up, it's going to be some fine-looking fishing stuff right there. Now, he's going round and round on that so that it stays put for good. And he'll he's going to put a little bit of flash on the side of it. You can tell those are well-practiced hands by how quick he is moving them. He's finishing up putting that stuff on the sides. Now he's got this little device in order to tie it on there permanent. And he puts him a little bit of UV resin on it, I believe is what it is, isn't it? He's going to paint that all around those threads so that those threads don't come loose. And he's going to see he's getting it all the way around. Going to wipe the excess off. Put a little black light to it, that way it'll harden that UV resin. Snip her off. And he's going to trim it up for me. So guys, you saw that is really fantastic. He just, he like straight up did his thing in no time flat. These are the ones that you all saw being made, and I'm excited. Probably the first one I'm going to try is this black and white with red head. So guys, let's get our stuff on and let's see if we can get something to work. Well guys, here's our first cast with one of these. Like I say, we've got the white and black on with the red head, and we're gonna try our luck with it and see what we can do. Well guys, I don't seem interested in white. I've gotten a couple of followers, but nothing serious. So we're gonna change over to black and see what we can do with it. Thankfully, I just crammed them all in my pocket. Let's try them on just plain black. Old Basky always says black's a good color. I like black in some things. Guys, when you're putting these on, always put them on like this here. That way your hook's facing the right way. I'm on it. Oh, Mr. Gill. How's it going there, Mr. Bluegill? I've been waiting for you for a while. Look at that. Beautiful bluegill. Nice big slab bluegill. Oh, nope. You can't leave. Sorry, sir, you cannot go just yet. We've got to show you to the camera. And I think I might even take a picture with you. You're so pretty. Guys, if you're not following the Instagram, you're missing out. Well guys, there's our first fish on the hair jigs. Grandpa's jig works pretty fair. Back he goes, and he's girdled right off. I'm on a tree. I'm on a tree. Guys, put down in the comment section, is it a tree pounder or is it a stick pounder? All I'm gonna call it is disappointing. I'm on. I don't know if it's bluegill or bass. Oh, it was a little bass. But he throwed me. Such is pains of life. Guys, I think we're gonna call her a day. We'll move on to day 2. All right, guys, spot 2, day 2. Let's get in there. We're still fishing with our black hair jig on their spinner. Let's see if we can coax a fish up. Guys, we're gonna try us a different colored one of these. So let me get that switched out. Always squeeze the water out of these before you put them in the package. Otherwise it will get nasty faster. But we're gonna change over. I think I'm gonna go with that red and white one that we got. Yeah, this is one. See there? We're gonna go with that and see what we can do with it. All right, guys, we are back. We've got our new hair jig color on, and we're gonna start on this side and fish all the way around to the other one, see if we can inspire some activity. This jig's a little bit larger than that little black jig, but that just means it'll be a bit better fish to eat it. I'm on. I figured one. Oh, don't you shake me off, you booger. Yeah. Guys, this is great. I didn't even realize I was on for the longest time. But he sunk that little red and white jig down. Guys, this is the custom setup too. What's up, my guy? We're gonna get a picture for the gram. Tell your mama I'm coming for her. Back he goes, and he's off like a shot. So guys, the hair jig still works. So let's get back in there and catch another one. Well guys, that's about all the time that I've got for the day for this particular video, because I want to get some other content filmed today. So I think I'm gonna call it here, and I will see you at the truck. All right guys, so we're finished fishing for the day. So guys, what do we think of the East Tennessee custom jigs that we picked up at the East Tennessee Fishing Expo? Guys, they're great. Love them. Love everything about them. Couldn't ask for a better working, better running jig. Every time that I hooked up, I had at least a chance to get everything in. We lost one. That's fishing. If you're not expecting to lose a few fish, guys, you're expecting a little too much. But definitely our superstar, if you will be so kind, our superstar definitely was this little black hair jig. But guys, we also caught one on the custom red and white jig that Mr. Joe was so nice to make. But these are the kind of lures that stand the test of time. They're the lures that our grandfathers used, our great-grandfathers used. Bucktail jigs. Guys, if you're not fishing, if you don't at least have a few of these in your repertoire, you're shortchanging yourself. Because these are very unique, and not a lot of people throw them these days, so the fish haven't seen them. Even right now, and I'm gonna be honest, we're at the beginning of March. Even now, we're catching fish on these things. This is not high fishing time. This isn't where they're running bait all over the place and they're chasing everything that you throw into the water. This is during a hard time to catch fish, and we caught fish both days. But guys, I could go on and on and on and on, but let's just get to the end of this. Let's say the YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification. Please subscribe. We are pushing for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and every one of you can help us get to that goal. Thank you so very much for watching. We'll see you somewhere in the woods or on the water.